Well, good morning, football fans, NFL fans. Well, the week didn't begin so good. Thursday night game on Amazon was terrible. The first real terrible one of the year. Chargers defeat the Vikings 37-10. Chargers dominated from start to finish, almost every category. Carson Wentz filling in for the injury-prone J.J. McCarthy again. And now we're on to the Sunday games. I tell you what, the Sunday games are nothing to be excited about. In fact, this weekend is really nothing to be excited about. We get the Jets and Bengals. Jets are 0-7 against the Joe Burrowless Bengals, although Joe Flacco could provide some excitement. Maybe they'll catch lightning in the bottle like they did last week against the Steelers. We'll see about that. Then you get the 49ers in Texas, which has the potential to be a good game. The 49ers are still banged up. They're still without Brock Purdy. So that game has potential. Then you get the Bears and the Ravens in Baltimore. No Lamar Jackson. Ravens have riddled with injuries. I had them going to Super Bowl against the Lions this year. Their season's going down pretty bad, very fast. Then you got the Browns and the Patriots in Foxborough at 1 o'clock. I know the Browns look really good against the awesome Miami Dolphins, but I don't see much hope for that game either. I see the Falcons win that game easy. Buccaneers and Saints. Saints aren't good. Buccaneers, despite the loss last week, still a very good team. There is nothing there either. That's a 4 o'clock game, by the way. Continue with the 1 o'clock game. We have the Bills and Panthers and Carolina. I know the Panthers have played well in recent weeks. I don't see that being much of a contest. I think the Panthers' 3-game winning streak ends this week. And then there's the one game that could be good on 1 o'clock, the Giants and Eagles. Of course, the Eagles were dominated by the Giants 2 weeks ago at MetLife. They're playing Lincoln Financial today. The Giants are coming off a devastating, historical fourth quarter collapse against the Broncos. We'll see how interesting that one turns out. As far as that game being interesting, it's very interesting. Whether it turns out good or not, I don't know. But you got some pretty good story headlines going to this game at least. That's about the only thing you have going to this 1 o'clock games. 4 o'clock games, we said, we talked about the Buccaneers and Saints. The Titans and Colts. The Titans are terrible, and the Colts are awesome this year. That's going to be a dominant win by Indianapolis. And then there's the one game that could be good. You got the Broncos and the Cowboys and Mile High. Cowboys put up a lot of points. They give up a lot of points. Broncos just find ways to win. They could be the one game you have looked forward to today. Then you got the game tonight, which is a good one. The Packers and Steelers. That should be a good game. You may have to wait till Sunday night tonight to finally watch a good football game. And, of course, tomorrow night, the Monday night game, the Commanders and Chiefs, could be a good game. I'm leaning more towards not being a good game. With the Chiefs being at home and they're rolling now, the Commanders really have no defense. I'm not very faithful in what we have this weekend on the football schedule. So, if I had to pick the top football games this weekend, I'm going to the Sunday night game. Packers and Steelers number 1, the Cowboys and Broncos 2, and by default, the Giants and Eagles. But really, I only see 2 good games. I can honestly tell you, if I was talking to a casual, big-time football fan who have no teams in interest, I'm going to tell you to watch the Packers and Steelers and the Cowboys and Broncos. That's it. The NFL, as I've been saying, they have too many mouths to feed on primetime games. And by the time the 1 o'clock games come along, it's pretty pathetic. And the 4 o'clock games aren't really that much better. As we go into week 9, the Patriots have a 1-game, basically a half-game lead over the Bills right now, 5-2 and 4-2. Steelers are 4-2. They're in first in their division. The Colts are dominant. They're 6-1 and running away with the division. 2-game lead. We'll see how things work out today. The Broncos are in first in their division. Half-game lead over the Chargers. And of course, we go to the NFC. Eagles, by far the best team in the division. They're 5-2. Packers are 4-1-1, and the Lions are 5-2. The Bears are 4-2. That's a strong division. That's going to be the fun division to watch this year so far. And we get the Bucks who are 5-2, and the Panthers, who I still don't think are that good, but they managed to become 4-3. I see the Bucks easily win that division this year, unless the Panthers or the Falcons could pull a rabbit out of a hat. And then we got another great division, the NFC West. The 49ers, Seahawks, Rams are all at 5-2. And that is your NFL lineup going into today. Let me know what you think. Do you have any hope for any of the 1 o'clock games? I'm dying to know. Will the Cowboys and Broncos be as good as I think it is, or am I just praying we have a good game? Your opinions down below. Enjoy the football action. God bless you all. We'll talk to you later on.